Assalamualaikum, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So kita nak buat video react Caprice live dengan dua orang puan Israel. So jom.
You took more house, am I right?
You earn a land, and we coexist with Arabs here. Don't forget it.
Okay, correct. So is it okay if I go to war with you and take your land back? Is it okay?
If we have a war between two countries and one country, and they know what they're getting into, and yeah, that's how
you're okay with that?
Am I okay with it? I'm not the one to say because I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
No, but you are an influencer. I'm not a prime minister yet, but I'm an influencer, right? It's what I believe in, right?
Yes.
So okay, it's okay for you to go to war and take land, but is it okay for me to go to war?
Israel is the only country who won a war and earned the land. This happens a lot.
Like, I don't know. Exactly. So is it okay?
Only with Israel. Why are you stuck on this? You know?
No. We're talking about Israel right now, right? But is it okay as a Palestinian? Can I fight back and take back my house and my land? Is that okay?
If they win a war, of course. But they didn't.
So you're okay, but you're okay. So if they keep fighting,
go into, and we have. First of all, if I were to be, I don't know, if I want to take a trip and go, let's say, I don't know, let's go to Gaza. Okay, I want to have a trip, go to Gaza. The minute I step into Gaza, I'm gonna get murdered. Murdered for the fact that I'm Israeli, for the fact that I'm a Jew, for the fact that I'm a woman.
Kak, kejap. Sekarang ni, awak faham soalan ke tak faham soalan yang Caprice tanya tu? Bila orang tanya soalan, jawablah balik. Kenapa tanya orang soalan balik semula? Lepas tu jawab mengapu-apu. Lawan dia lah. Sambung Mabel. Sambung.
For the fact that I'm not all covered up. I don't know. So
no, but Shiraz, you must understand the root.
No, it's
why
about,
they're angry.
Because we cannot go into any other country because people hate us. They start riots. They want to kill us. They want us dead. They want us out of here. They don't even want to coexist. Even though we won a war, we won the land that we earned. Okay, they do not want to coexist with us.
Sekejap. Cerita dia sekarang ni, siapa pula yang nak bunuh awak? Yang awak rasa terancam sangat ni, kenapa? Siapa yang kena bunuh dalam cerita dia sekarang ni? Kaki spin betul lah dia ni ya. Okey, kita sambung. Sambung dengan dia spin apa lagi?
And we tried to talk them into it, but they want us gone. And where do we go? Why do they even care? Where will the Jews?
But Shiraz, when you go from this,
it does nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
Who would not be angry?
Over the world, you have nothing to say about it. Nothing else. That's the things that tanda and respect that, because the root of the problem is hating the Jews. Not hating the fact that they won a war and earned their land back. And there are so many proofs that this land, which is originally Palestina, written in the Bible, in the Jewish Bible, there are so many proofs of it being the holy land of the Jews. So many. And people
but do you understand why they're angry and why they fight back? Do you know why?
I understand. And you know what? People are calling me racist. People are calling me a terrorist. I have never killed anybody. I'm scared to step on an ant. People don't know me and assume I'm this and that because I'm here. And because of what runs in my blood.
Okay. Hold on. But hold on. You got it wrong though. No one is trying to kill you. You can't speak. You can't say that every person wants to kill you.
No, I've never said that. I said that most countries will not accept.
You said that if you go to Gaza, you can get murdered, right?
Yes.
Now that is just your fear. But
do you want me to tell the things that I studied? What does it have to do with anything? You don't live here.
Relax. I'm telling you
how. You hurt my feelings so much.
Yo, Shiraz, how did you arrive in Palestine? How did you arrive in Palestine if it wasn't for the...
Yo, oh my God, this is
from World War II. Shiraz, relax. From World War II. Because of World War II. Because of
Inilah yang dinamakan perempuan memang selalu nak menang ya.
Because of Hitler, you were oppressed. So you moved to Palestine. Yes?
Just give Hitler as an example for the IDF. Oh my God.
I'm just giving you the history of how things started.
I know my history. You're
I'm not trying to brainwash anybody.
הישראלים פה, אתם יכולים בבקשה לחנך אותו שנייה? אתם יכולים בבקשה לעשות...
Dia cakap bahasa Jews dia pula. Dia cakap Hebrews guys. Aduh. Apa tu? Nak carut ke? Nak carut caprice je? Koyak sangat tu. Orang speaking English, jawab English lah. Janganlah guna bahasa yang orang tak faham, okay? Koyak.
כי אני כבר רועדת כולי ואני עוד שנייה בוכה.
That's not fair. You can't speak in Hebrew in my life. I can. If I spoke French, if I spoke
said,
French.
where are all my Israelis? Because I can't see any Israelis here. We need to destroy Hamas and we need to free Gaza from the Hamas. They're poor people. Poor people are under a terror organization.
Shiraz, I'm telling you now. As long as there's oppression, as long in a previous life, I gave an analogy, right? You can kill one person today. You can kill 5 people today. Hamas, whatever you call it, right? You call them Hamas, terrorists. You kill.
So many organizations. There are some.
Okay, you kill 5 people today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you kill 10 people tomorrow, right? You can kill 50 people the next day, but the idea of oppression will still be there. And because the idea of oppression is there, you kill 5, tomorrow there'll be 10. You kill 10, tomorrow there'll be 20. You kill 20, tomorrow there'll be 50. It will never end. It will never end. At that rate, it will never end.
And if they stop bombing us, yeah, it will.
You must understand.
Can they stop the hate? I don't think they can. We gave Gaza back to them. We don't have anywhere else to live. We don't. This is our only land. We gave them our land back after we won it. What are we doing wrong? What?
Taking more land.
We just gave them back. Gaza was ours, honey. It was ours.
I know. Look. If you look at the map, Shiraz,
dude,
they lost more land.
That word. I asked them.
Bebe lah dulu, Bebe lah sama. Ngantuk lah.
Them how to say.
Okay.
Sometimes it's easier for them. We live here. We coexist here. Christians, Muslims, Jews, all that jazz live here together. We don't feel it here in Israel. But for some reason, all the people think that we kill innocent people for them being Arabs.
Are you familiar with the concept of apartheid?
Yes. Do you think that Israel is an apartheid country?
Would you say it's apartheid?
Dia tanya balik. Pelik betul lah. Okay, sambung.
No. Would you?
Okay.
No.
Are you familiar with South Africa? The history of South Africa?
No.
Okay, in South Africa, they went to apartheid. This is South Africa during apartheid. So the white people control this area, and the black people can only go in certain areas. Are you familiar with apartheid?
I know what apartheid is. Yes.
Okay, this is in South Africa, right? This is apartheid.
Yes.
Okay, does it look similar to Palestine today?
No, because you know what's funny? Arabs
It's divided.
Dia dah mula nak spin balik. Dia ni. Tak baik tak macam tu. Tak baik tahu tu fakta tu. Caprice tunjuk fakta tu. Jangan nak spin-spin, okay?
Anywhere they want in this country, and they have the same rights as I do, as a Jewish Israeli, but I cannot enter their places. So this is not an apartheid.
Apa benda lah. Orang cerita pasal lain. Kau cakap pasal lain. Pelik.
Apartheid is when things are divided. Am I right or wrong?
No, apartheid is when one cannot enter certain place because of their religion, because of they don't have the same rights as other people, and they have the same rights as ours. So,
okay.
If anything, sorry, I had an alarm. If anything, we cannot get into Gaza, but they can get here. They can go anywhere they want.
They can move around?
What do you mean move around? The Palestinians, they can do whatever they want to. Yes.
Shiraz, we're going to keep an honest conversation here. You're telling me Palestinians can move around?
Can move around if they have the taboo, if they have, the rights, yes. They can live here.
Shiraz, this map is...
I think there are no Palestinians in Israel.
Is this the map right now? Is this the current map right now of Israel?
Ramallah.
Palestine?
Pisang lah. Tak guna dah cakap dengan dia ni. Kita pergi next video. Next. Kita tengok dia spin apa pula.
So they lost the court and they didn't pay rent, hence they can't live there anymore.
They pay rent to you? Are you
Not
who's
to
the landlord?
me, obviously.
No, not to you. It's Israeli. I mean, who's the landlord? If I pay rent for this house, the
You're
owner.
getting into so many unuseful details just to try.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. Relax.
Hold on.
I'm
Dude,
asking you a question.
I don't know all the details. All I know is that they did not pay rent, and it doesn't freaking matter.
Bagilah peluang Caprice nak cakap. Aduh, dah terciduk. Dah terciduk. Orang nak cakap. Menyampuk kau ni. Okay, kita dengar lagi.
If you're a Palestinian or Israeli, if you don't pay rent, you can't live here. You can't live there.
Hold on, Shiraz.
And they lost the court. What else do you want me to say?
Shiraz, hold on. Who's the landlord of the house?
What do you mean?
A landlord is the owner of the house. Who's the owner of the house? If I pay rent, right? If I pay rent to someone.
Landlord pun tak tahu apa. Kesian.
When is I pay rent to the landlord who owns the house, the owner of the house, right?
What?
Do you understand? Do you understand the concept of paying rent?
It's our territory. The territory that we want, yes.
It's territory that you won.
Yes, Israel, my country, yes.
So those people that live.
Excuse me? Territory that you want? Nak cakap macam mana lagi ni ya? Kita sambung tengok drama dia lagi.
Live there have to pay rent to Israel. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So who are they gonna pay rent to?
I don't know. You just said that there was a Palestinian
you're
area.
trying to make me look like a liar, and you're trying to make me look bad. You're just asking me questions. I can ask questions too. It's gonna be nice.
You can. That's what I'm asking you.
The thing is, they have to pay rent.
Okay, to who? I just want to know to who.
Doesn't matter who. They did not pay rent. If somebody doesn't pay rent.
Okay, sekarang ni Caprice tanya dia yang pasal kes tanah sejarah tu. Kenapa orang Israel halau orang Palestin sedangkan itu penempatan diorang sendiri, tanah diorang sendiri. So dia cakap dekat sini diorang kena bayar sewa. So dia cakap orang Palestin tu tak bayar sewa sebab tu diorang kena halau, tak boleh duduk situ. So sekarang ni Caprice tanya, siapa tuan tanah tu? Kepada siapa diorang patut bayar sewa tu? Dia taklah jawab dari tadi. Dia dah pusing. Ya Allah. Aduh, okay, kita sambung.
At your place, what happens?
I get kicked out.
Oh, cool.
So who's the landlord there? Are you telling? Because I just want to know. My followers want to know that land that we're talking about now. Are you?
Okay, Caprice tanya, tak tahu dah kali keberapa, dia tanya siapa tuan tanah yang perlu kita, maksudnya siapa tuan tanah yang Palestin perlu bayar pada mereka. Siapa landlord, okay? Tapi dia tak jawab dia tadi.
Telling me the landlord is a Israeli person. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, it's a Jewish territory. Yes.
Okay. So how would you explain? Okay, cool. How would you explain over time Palestinians lose more and more land? What is the way for people to lose land? Can you
Where do you want
explain
us to go? Is it our fault that we won a war that they started?
Yo, the war was which war are you talking about? 1947?
Yes.
Yeah, 1947.
So many wars afterwards. But yeah, you have to
I
be
agree.
ready. Do you want them to just live there freely?
19.
We talk, okay? We
Go
gave
ahead.
Gaza back to them after we won Gaza. It was ours, but we gave it to them. So yes, we earned our land back, and then we gave some of it back to the Palestinians. Although they have
Earn our land back and give it to Palestinian. What does that mean? Aduh, ya Allah. Jam otak. Ya Allah, fakta mana dia ambil ni? Auta semata-mata.
have so many other countries to go to. Is that the answer you are looking for?
Is that your answer?
It is my answer. Yes,
So
28 families lived there, 4 got evicted because they didn't pay rent.
Okay, so are you also saying that Palestinians should look for other countries to live in? Is that what you're saying?
No, they do live here and they can live here. But if they don't pay rent, just like if I don't pay rent, they can't live. They live in this certain building. Yes.
I'm trying to understand your philosophy. You just said they have so many other countries to live in. Is that your? Is that
We
your
don't
stand?
have anywhere. Listen, we don't have anywhere else to go. I don't think I have enough knowledge in order to answer that questions.
I mean,
These que-
I mean, like generally speaking, what do you see will be the best step forward for coexistence? The first
Best
step
step
towards
forward.
coexistence. What would be the best?
Word is stop spreading hate. Stop hating Jews for being Jews. I'm not talking about you. Stop hating Jews and start living together and stop bombing us randomly. Bombing every little part in Israel. Like yesterday, 4 rockets were bombed just next to my house. I was sitting with my dog. I was screaming my lungs out, and I heard bombs next to my house. That's terrifying.
It is, and I guarantee you, there's a Palestinian woman across the border that has the same fear as you.
Of course
I
she has. But
guarantee
you know
you.
what? You know what's the difference between her and I?
No difference.
The only difference
Oh,
is the IDF
no
lets
difference.
them wait. The IDF
No.
calls them, the civilians, and lets them know, hey, we're gonna bomb this building because it's the Hamas's buildings, and we don't want to hurt you. So move from that building so that you don't get hurt. I don't get told